You don't know. 1, 2. You don't know how crazy it is outside. I died inside so many times. Woo! R.I.P. Black Rob. Don't mind me, yo. Let's get it poppin', man. Let's get it poppin'. Had to lay low for a second. Well, not really, but not be on live for a second. You know what I'm saying? Regroup. You know, a lot going on. But we back. Common Gang strong. Let me see what it do. What it do. Let me see my sound. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go on Instagram. Happy 420 for the people who celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Ganja burn, ganja burn. You can't get too much on them type of chat there. True say that's YouTube thing, you know. But Comic Gang strong, we're back. I'm gonna go on Instagram for a quick second. Salute. Come check us out. YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. Happy 420. We back. Wagwan Toronto Rap Superfan. SG, they, G, Justin, Najee, UK Navy. Wagwan, I gotta holler at you this evening. Happy 420. We're on YouTube live right now. Pull up on the YouTube. WeLoveHipHop.com. Sorry. YouTube.com/WeLoveHipHop. We over here doing an arting. And we're gonna get to some things, you know what I'm saying? So pull up on the YouTube. Gonna be here for a while. Might stay here till 420, but that's like 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. I don't know if I can stream on YouTube for that long. But salute to all the people over here on Instagram. Been away for a quick second, you know what I'm saying? Was supposed to go on live a few days ago, but some things were going on where I was like, I wasn't even trying to do all that live shit. You know what I'm saying? But we back. Pull up on the YouTube right nizow. We doing this. Salute. We back. We back. You don't know how crazy it is outside. I died inside. That's a Black Rob song, by the way, for y'all who don't know. That's the intro off his album, Life Stories. Salute to Black Rob. R.I.P. Condolences to his family. I know for a lot of y'all young heads, he wasn't really a big deal, and even for the older heads, he wasn't a big deal. But I feel that man like him who weren't getting super duper recognition over his lifetime, he should get some more kudos in his passing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go stream his music. Salute to Black Rob. Salute to his whole family. I know he got kids. Just wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how crazy it is outside. What y'all smoking today, though? Wagwan Young Pro, Wagwan Connoisseur TV, Benjamin Asuko, Evan Smith. Smoking a Captain Black, like on some real old head shit. If y'all see the thumbnail for this video here, we're asking, where is Top 5? It's like, where's Waldo? Connoisseur smoking that bluefin tuna. I'm smoking on some right there. And I'm not going to show it too much on the camera because YouTube, the last video didn't get monetized. Don't like that shit. Black tuna. Black tuna matters. Wagwan trapping daily. Of course, I was getting high yesterday, the day before. Here's the thing with 420. And salute to everybody who's really, really celebrating 420 in a big way, buying all kind of extravagant 420 type of or THC type of products, you know, getting the craziest edibles that they can find, rolling a quadruple size spliff. I smoke a lot of fucking weed, man. I don't know what else I can do on 420 to make myself any higher. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, trapping daily 420s every day. I'm gonna go up on Instagram quick fast on my personal page, let them know say wagwan. But like, it don't hit the same. Maybe when I first came back home, I was like, yo, 420, oh, let's go to Dundas Square. Ah. Now I'm like, nigga, I guess I'm gonna spark up a blunt at 420. But what am I waiting till 420 to spark the motherfucker? Because I was already smoking blunts from the time I woke up. So it don't really make that big of a difference. I'm just saying. Comment gang, me comment gang. I only talk to subscribers. You heard me? Salute to Remy. That's why I'm rocking some gear from Remy 905. Some drippy drip. You know what I'm saying? On my dragon shit. But yo, pull up youtube.com/we love hip hop. We're there. Like the air. Same? Tell a friend to 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 tell a friend. Yeah, man. Where is top 5? That is the question. I'm gonna let the shit cook a little bit before we get into that, cause I got an update for y'all. I definitely got an update for y'all. I gave a little bit of it in the news story. If you see the news story that I just posted right now, news from the 6, you know, there's a little bit in there. I'll give you a little bit more. What happened to the YBN Namir interview? YTV wants to know. I want to fucking know too. And salute to the good people that are over at Warner Brothers Canada, as well as Warner in the States. It's not their fault. I don't blame them for this one. Right? And you know, I'm always transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my people. I fuck with y'all heavy. Cause y'all listen, y'all here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You got questions? I got fucking answers, man. So we were supposed to do a YBN Namir interview maybe about a month ago, and I posted about it. All right. So salute to YTV or JTV, my bad, for remembering that. Um, so it got pushed right the day before. The people at Warner were like, or no, I think it was the day of when the first time, and they were like, yeah, he's got some other things that came up, ain't gonna be able to do it right now, partner. I said, okay, moved on with our day. Let the team know. Said, okay, no YBN Namir, maybe next time. And this is right before his album drop. And if y'all remember, and I'm gonna pull up the album. Let me see if I can find this shit. Shit. Let's see. You know what? Let me see if I can find him on the gram. Let's go look up YBN Namir on the gram. Let's see what he's up to. While we talk about his name. His ears are probably burning right now. And I ain't gonna say nothing crazy about him, because I still want that interview. However, not gonna make it. So let's pull up his account here. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Let me go on to Instagram. Let's go up on the Instagram. I'm on my personal profile right now, so go follow me. Send me a DM. Accepting all titty pics. Okay. YBN the mirror. Let's see what he's up to. Because I'm just hoping that he's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, top five been free. Connoisseur TV. We're gonna get to top five on Wagwan with him. Let's see what's going on with here. Ultimate light skin. Um, this nigga ain't posted since March 30th. Got the Rap a Lot chain. So, let's see if we can find some album promo. Visionland out now. And that was March 30th. Okay? And we ain't gonna stay on him for too long because the man, he don't live in Toronto or anything. Why the fuck should we care? Chill. We care about everybody. Toronto or not. I don't know about y'all. I do. However, so anyhow, album dropped. And then from what I was seeing, the numbers weren't doing too great. So all of a sudden, the interview was postponed. Right? We waited. Actually, we weren't even on some waiting shit like, yo, we hope it just, it circles back. We just move on. You know what I'm saying? We move on. We look for new guests, and we keep it moving. And then boom, I got hit up again. YBN Namir opportunity once again. I say, yeah, let's do it. A few days later, not happening. I don't know what's going on with him. That's not what they said, but they're just saying it's not a go right now. We'll get back to you when he's ready. So, to answer your question, JTV, I don't know what's going on with this guy, bro. You tell me. Tell him we're ready for him whenever he's ready. Okay, so what's going on here? Comment gang strong. Big shouts to Hams FN. Yeah, but the videos got taken down. So we all talking about Packs on Pack. Packs on Packs. We talked about that before. XV wants me to interview Adin Ross. Fuck's Adin Ross, nigga? I feel like I heard that name before. He's a white guy, right? Watch him now. Checkmark guy. Hey. Go let him know we're looking up his page on YouTube Live. I'm sorry, I don't be knowing everything. Yo, nigga, I'm 40-something years old, bro. I need you guys. I need y'all. Y'all keep me abreast of Wagwan. Jack Harlow took his bitch. Las Vegas, salute. The comment, YouTube held your comment because you said bitch, but let it fly. Let it fly. It's 420. That's what fucking Las Vegas said. Jack Harlow took his bitch. Let's see what he's saying. Zion Lion saying, someone sent you song. Me? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the emails. Listen, I don't like making promises but I'm gonna go on Twitch today. I'm gonna run some music on Twitch. No cap. No cap. No caparoo. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Salute to Pound Entertainment TV. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, okay, let's talk about top five. Top five, still not on social media, still awaiting clearance to go on social media. Has them FN pull up on the Twitch later on when I go on Twitch. That's when I'll be able to play whatever you want to hear. But YouTube don't play that shit. They'll copyright my ass quick fast. And then we can't have these. But salute to you, same way. Same way, my guy. So yeah, he's on a social media ban that's including Instagram and other social media platforms. Um, he's not allowed to go on live and give us the entertainment that we were getting before, right? But I got an update from close sources saying that he is waiting to get all of everything in all of the people that he needs to have in line for him to be able to get cleared and get the okay to go on social media. Has them FM, from what I know, burner bands is free. The thing is, he's allowed to go on social media or not. He's not allowed. Let me rewind. He can go on social media once all of those things are in place. So it's not like the courts are like, fuck you, you can't go on social media no more. They'll let him go through as long as he gets everything all the, how could I word this? As long as he gets all his ducks aligned on his side, then they'll be good on their side. Okay? I don't know if that's much of an update, but it's not that the courts are like, no, you can't be on social media anymore. They'll give him permission once he has everything going on his side so that he can make that happen. Okay? So, with that being said, I would imagine you're going to see him on social media just now. Right? So, look out for that. Salute to Step of the Don Diggity, aka Step of Don Diggity. Salute to Sean Price. You know what I'm saying? And RIP to Sean Price. Sean P. So, as for like, people looking out to see when is top five going to be back on social media, because I ain't even going to hold you. I feel like I'm kind of entertaining at moments, but don't even cap, like Instagram don't miss that nigga. Like, not even just Instagram, the rap industry. You know what I'm saying? I heard a few people in there in the comments saying that Packs on Pack is shit. That's a matter of opinion. I thought that the song created a good buzz. They got the right features on it. Boondog as well as YG. That's big. Them niggas are on fire. Abdul says, Friday. Okay, Friday, I see you, nigga. Hotel.ca saying telly things trapping. No, nigga, I travel out of town. No, I go on vacations and shit. I go to Montreal. I have business to take care of. I'm not a PI. Stop it. Whoa. Hey, whoa. But salute to the man them out there who are getting their money. And the gal them, but that's not me. Hey, whoa. Oh, by the way, if y'all want to call in and give us any of your opinions on the different things that we're going to be talking about today, there's a link in the description. Let me open up the fucking Skype before I be talking all that shit. But yeah, you can call in on Skype. We can chat. Let me log on to my Skype. So yeah, that's the top five update. I got a few other things I want to talk about too. But before I get to that, let me know if there's anything that you want me to discuss. Um, anything that I might know behind the scenes. And we're gonna get to this gentleman, Rolexx Homi. Sean Price says, "Who cares about the blog pages?" Laughing my ass off. I don't know. Isn't that where people get their info from? I feel like some people get their info from the blog pages quicker than they get them from Google. Nabil wants to know what I think of the voices from the staircase. The podcast, the voices from the staircase. Right? I dig it. I encourage more content creators over here in the city. Right? But I did a rant the other day when I was talking about a podcast can only be a podcast if there's an audio, like an independent audio that you can listen to, then you can call it a podcast. And I wasn't shooting at them, but I guess they caught the stray. So now you can go find them on Spotify, Voices from the Staircase. Salute to the man them. I want to see more episodes from them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even with that being said, right now I don't know if y'all can see the background. Let me see if I'm showing the background here where I'm at. Right. I put up a classic Jay-Z t-shirt, courtesy of Fashion Freakers. This is the set right now for the pod. So for the next few weeks, you're going to be seeing the man them podding from here. My yard. Salute to the Youngsterdam. R.I.P. to the Youngsterdam. The Youngsterdam is no more, or at least that location. They're going to be moving on to bigger and better things, probably in other parts of the city under a different name. But after 3 years, and I'm going to get to your question, KXV. After 3 years of podding over at the Youngsterdam, from doing one pod to doing 3 pods, that place is no more. So, salute to them. Salute to the owner over there who's been super, super graceful to us. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know the fucking word I'm trying to use today, but he's been super generous to us. That's the word I'm using. He's been super generous to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, laced us. I'll even show you. Watch this. Bam. Big screen TV on them type of thing there. I don't know if I actually showed you the TV because let me see if I show. Y'all see that shit on the ground there? That's going to be set up in a new location when we get to the new location. All right. So salute to them. Free of charge. Shit is like 60 inches. Pause. Hold on. Let me fix my camera. Sorry, guys. I'm doing too much today. AKA Ricky doing too much. I'm that OVO swags. Pow. Ooh. So let's see. KXV. So salute to the Youngsterdam. KXV, how do you feel? That's a lot of words here. How do you feel that Jake Paul made 30 million off of his fight against Ben Askren, while actual pro boxers don't even make anywhere close to that after fights? I respect what Jake is doing, but I don't know. Listen, fam. From the way that boxing has gone, there hasn't been any superstars in boxing to make crowds excited. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when it comes to like the heavyweight division and stuff like that, there hasn't been any superstars. Like the last time I really fuck with boxing is like Lennox Lewis and all them man were still in boxing. So I was watching boxing in the 90s, my G. Right? So, and I know there's been a few others, obviously Floyd Mayweather and a few other people along the way, Zab Judah, And even more recently, like there's some guys who will bring in a bag, but on average, people ain't watching boxing like that, fam. So not in those high numbers, not so that the boxers can ask for such a big bag. Arturo Gotti, thank you. Sean Price, Sugar Ray. Listen, I want to watch Sugar Ray Leonard and holy, not Roberto Duval. What the fuck? Roberto Durant. I want to watch that when I was living in Montreal still, at the Montreal Forum on the big screen. They weren't even here. They weren't even over there in Montreal. They were over wherever they were boxing, and I went and watched that shit on the big screen. That's how much of a boxing fan I used to be. But after a while, when there's no big names after the Tyson era, for me, for real, I really I stopped fucking with it like that. So and I say all that to say, when you get a guy like Jake Paul, who's a huge YouTuber, he's already has a built-in audience. It makes it easy for him to ask for a bag like that, even though a lot of people are saying that fight was fixed. A lot of boxing is fixed. You know what I'm saying? So why not the fucking exhibition match be fixed too, right? But even if it wasn't fixed, and I don't even think it was, to be honest, I don't think, I think the next guy there was outmatched. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Zabaya or Zabadia. Do what Zabadia say. Smash that like button, right? But yeah, salute to Triller, because Triller, if y'all remember, they were like a fucking TikTok app. Motherfuckers were doing dances on Triller and posting them on their Instagram and shit like that. Y'all remember that? And now they're promoting big fights, able to shell. And Jake Paul also has, he owns a percentage of Triller too. Like, don't get that twisted. Like he's in there already. Him, Snoop. There's a bigger bag, bigger play going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, somebody asked about Montreal. Clicko Band's interview is what QBC wants to see. Okay. Um, Friday, you still in the hood or you made it out? I made it out. I feel like I technically had one foot in and one foot out of the hood the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because in Montreal, it's not like my mom raised me in the hood. We just had hood money, which means basically didn't have that much money. You know what I'm saying? But she struggled and struggled to keep me in an area where I couldn't get into as much pitfalls. So a lot of the shit that I used to get into, I put myself into. You know what I'm saying? I could have taken less money and not had as much clothes and had all this the shit that I wanted to have. But I wanted to have everything. So instead of fucking just going and get a regular 9 to 5, like most people in the world did, from 17 years old, I hit these streets. Actually, from earlier than that. Before flipping work, I Man was out there stealing everything that wasn't locked down on a fucking chain. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Jules Dior, salute to Gutsy Guts. Yeah, man, we hiring. You want a job, Guts? Right? So, as far as making it out of the hood, when I moved to Toronto, it's like obviously like not coming from money and shit like that. It's not like I was able to move to Toronto and just move to fucking Rosedale or some shit like that. I lived in Parkdale. I lived where I could afford to. You know what I'm saying? I could afford to not live there now. So here I am. I guess I made it out. I live downtown Young Street. Is it? Yeah, man. Sticky Fingers, aka Sticky Finger Rick. Pause. It sounds kind of pause worthy. But yeah, I used to fucking be a booster back in the days. That's why I have such an affinity to clothes. You know what I'm saying? I always like to be fly. Because back in the days, we used to steal every fucking piece of clothes that was out there, fam. Polo, Tommy, Guess. We had it up, fam, and it was stuck. Let me show you something. We had the shit when it first dropped. Right when it drops, we got that shit. Even before it dropped, because we go to sample sales. Okay, I don't know if they got these over here in Toronto, but in Montreal, they got hella sample sales. Right? What was the name of the street out there? Cremazie, I think it's called, if I remember correctly. And for anybody who's in here from Montreal, let me know. If y'all know about Cremazie. That's a street in Montreal that has a lot of like outlets, or not outlets, but more like samples, sales, and like factories and stuff like that. Um, yes, Las Vegas. They got the sample sales over there. Thank you. Can I get a witness? Me and the man them used to go over there, and this is my Montreal crew. Okay, saw click. Salute. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? So we used to go down to Cremazie with money and buy stuff. And at the same time that we're buying stuff, we're boosting down the place. So let's say we spent $50. We're stealing like $300, $400 worth of shit. Some of the shit to wear, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get fly. And then the rest, you sell it off. Duffel bag life. Right? Man used to come to Toronto back in the days. In 96, before I even moved to the city. 95, 96, because I'm an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Did the crossover on Jesus. Boom, boom, boom. Dunked on that nigga. Jesus had nothing on me on the court, fam. But I used to come down here in 95, 96, before I even lived here, and be up on the corner of Yonge and Dundas. Big duffel bag full. Yelling across the street. You see a motherfucker across the street? I got Polo. I got Guess. Tommy. Ayo. I got Polo. Guess. Tommy. Yo, what you need, big man? You a size XL. Come over here. I got you, fam. Boom. I'm already putting the fucking shirt on the nigga back. He's like, oh shit, this shit looks fly. Yo, how much? And this is the real shit, okay? Cause don't get it twisted. When I came here back in the days, y'all niggas wasn't that fly, fam. No disrespect, cause I'm a Toronto nigga. I've been here a long fucking time. But when I got here in 96, niggas was wearing the fakies. Sweater like this, Calvin Klein, Polo, Tommy, Guess. Same fucking sweater, same design. That na make it, Regin. That's a fakie. It's not even a good fakie. I had the real shit. You can go up in the bay and see them shirts. Or come see me on road and get it for half price. Holy. Ain't leaving that block until the bag is empty. Go back to my to the yard that I was staying, my brethren's yard. Salute to Kuya. If y'all know who Kuya is, the group Kuya, they did a lot of production. They got Junos, them niggas. Some Filipino cats. I used to stay with them. Jules Dior says fakes are obvious. If you know, you know. Push a T voice. Well, I put the Pusha T voice. Fuck Pusha T and whoever fuck with him. But we come with the real shit. I'll tell you one quick story before I get off of this. I sold a Tommy shirt off my back. The shit was so hard. Merlin Rambo says Fridays having Vietnam flashbacks. Facts. I'm an old head. All we got is our stories, bro. No, I'm making history every day, but I got some old stories. I had the fucking denim button up, had the Tommy Hill, the royal insignia. You know, if y'all are some gearheads, you know Tommy got different types of logos. Okay, you got the regular Tommy Hill logo with like the kind of like American type of thing flag going around. You know, the white and red stripe type of thing going on, and then you have the insignia with the lion inside of it. You know what I'm talking about? I had that, pow, embroidered on the fucking um jean shirt. Okay, when jean shirts were a thing. And on the back, same crest, big saw on the back, pow. So I'm wearing this on the block, Young and Dundas, big ass duffel bag with other fly shit, right? I'm trying to fucking push off the other fly shit. Like, nah, man, these polos are crazy. You need to get this instead, bruh. The nigga said, yo, but that shirt that you got is crazy, fam. How much for that one right there, guy? I said, give me 100. I'll give you the shirt right fucking now. Heel figure, nigga. Boom, gave me the 100. Hold that. Took another shirt out of the fucking duffel bag. Got fresh again. Continue to make some money. Let's go. Back in the days. All right, there was something I was gonna play. I got distracted with my old man stories. My bad. Let's get to it. This is gonna be the part of the stream that gets copywritten that I'm gonna cut out later on. That guy, Zero Top 5, on the way back, shortly back to social media. He's just waiting to get things correct on his side, and then the courts will let him get back on social media. The long and short of what you missed. Okay, let's go.
Shoot out into a bridge cock. The back of the bottle's right in front of a cop shop. Okay, so you do the math. Anytime I jump with that car, I'm smoking on gas.
Y'all ready, right? This is Rolexx Homi. Track is called My Hitters.
Nigga, you see name nigga. Yeah. Some I get emotional and change plans, nigga. Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna get a little bit further because I'm not trying to get this shit demonetized. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Killing shit. I robbed the nigga that robbed Drake. I threw it back in his lap because I thought it was fake.
Say what?
I threw it back in his lap. I robbed Drake. I robbed the nigga that robbed Drake. I threw it back in his lap because I thought it was fake.
Whoa. Yo, no. Relax, Las Vegas. I did hear him. Why he say that for? Rolexx is, he's not playing. Where is this guy? Okay, let's unpack this shit, man. What is going on, man? I did a story earlier on News from the 6. I'm very confused, man. Isn't he on the run, man? And the thing is, I'm very conflicted when I I'm very conflicted when I think about this gentleman because he's not different than a lot of other rappers that I feel the same way about when it comes to this shit. The nigga's music is fire, bro. That nigga can rap, bro. Oh fuck, but he's so reckless, man. This guy's so fucking. I no disrespect to him, okay, but he says some real ignorant fucking shit, bro. Holy. The man said on a tune that he hits bystanders. I'm like, but why? But he made it sound hard in the like he. Fuck, bro. Like, why does hip hop have to be this way, man? Oh, because it's obvious that the nigga know how to put words together, right? Or am I twisted? Am I fucked up? Is he not good? The guy's good. Roll said he's a peon. He's 32 years old, trying to beef with Doobie, a 17-year-old. Doobie's 18 now. I think he might be 19, but it's not about that. Cause I feel like he's created enough of a notoriety in the city that he's not one of the old heads that I was shooting at the other day when I was like, y'all niggas need to quit. I think if he was to really just focus on being a rapper and not doing crazy things, no, NBA facts for sure. He probably could be my son. Who, Doovie? Not Rolexx Homi. If the nigga's 32 years old, I'm not that fucking old, my guy. Unless I started having kids at like 14, 15, which is possible. But not. It's not me. I'm not the father. But y'all be so stupid sometimes, bro. Holy. I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying right here. um, I feel as you get older, and he's getting older, his style is getting more refined. His bars are becoming laser focused. It's just that he's focusing on some real mod things. The shit be shocking that he's saying. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm gonna just put allegedly, 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 allegedly on everything he said. Every song that Rolexx Homi's ever written in his life, allegedly. But he's kind of talented. The Drake thing, though, do you think that's facts? Do you think he robbed the nigga who robbed Drake? For those who don't know, back in 2009, um, when Drake was like literally just on his come up, okay, somebody snatched his chain in Little Italy. It's not news. There's a whole new YouTube video. Mind Soul 6 did a whole new YouTube video, Savages from the Six, I think, video about it, right? Just so to refresh people's memories. Okay, he didn't snitch like some people like to say in the fable, in the fucking urban myth that yeah, Drake snitched after he got his chain snatched. No, that didn't happen. Okay, and it's not because I'm wearing fucking OVO drip all the time that I'm saying this. I'm saying it because it's fucking facts. The man didn't snitch. All right. I gain nothing from saying this to you all. I'm just bringing the facts. However, with that events that went down, I guess like certain mans went away. And the mans that were gone, they weren't like weak niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that allegedly, allegedly claim this were real niggas. are real niggas because they're still alive. And I'm not going to say any names, so leave me the fuck alone. But if that is the case, y'all don't know what he's really saying then. Or maybe y'all do know. It's not about Drake. Man used beef as a punchline nowadays. If man's used to just rap on some lyrical shit, it'd be different. That's JR who said that. Your comment got held for review by YouTube because you said the word shit. And I'm teetering Mixie land, okay? Salute to Gutsy Guts, aka Mixie Guts. The bar isn't really about Drake. Let it sink in for a second. The bar is not about Drake. Y'all wonder why? It's an op bar, not Akbar. It's an op bar. It's a bar to his ops. Because if the allegations and the allegations of the allegations of the allegations and the real niggas that were claiming that they took Drake's chain, dropped the trailer. I'll check it out in a second. As long as I know music playing, or I can like minimize the amount of music playing, I can maybe take a look at it. You say sis like that's claimed that thing? I don't know about that. Or I don't know why you're mentioning him, because that's not who I feel claimed that robbery back in the days. But with that being said, of the people who allegedly claim that, they're from a specific hood. Okay? I'm tiptoeing around the blender right now, so allow me. Them mans are from a specific hood. So the bar isn't really to try to clown Drake or anything like that, and I don't even think it even sounds like that. It's like a way to use Drake as the catapult to get at his ops with the bar for real. So he's saying he robbed niggas from his op block. But the way he said it is, I robbed the nigga who robbed Drake. I'm not even going to repeat it back. I ain't going to repeat it back. But I just going to say, some of y'all niggas in the comment gang are fucking smart. You smart, man. You smart. You smart. Casper TNG news? No news. I got no news on them niggas. Like weirdly enough, like I don't really like, I go by what I see through other blog pages. You know what I'm saying? I might holler at Keep Six. You know what I'm saying? See why I go on. But like other than that, like I don't get direct news from any of their people. Right? Anybody else, I can give you some maybes. But even when I'm talking about any of the things that are going on with Five or any stuff like that, I try to be as discreet as possible because this is the man them's business in the end of the day. But they're all artists, um, and the people who support their music want updates on them. Yes, NBA facts. I was definitely gonna bring that up in the stream. Um, let's do it now. RIP to Lila. Um, beautiful soul. She passed um from cancer, and she's been fighting it for a long time. She's a Parkdale legend. You know what I'm saying? Let me find her Instagram here. Maybe they took her gram down. Let's see. They might have taken her Instagram down. Like her. Oh, there she is. Yeah, R.I.P. to her. Condolences to her family, like her immediate family. Like we're all her family, like all our Parkdale people. You know what I'm saying? F cancer for real. She she she's originally from Montreal, like myself, and we know a lot of the same people that I grew up with, like are her family members in Montreal. I'll tell y'all as a personal. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all some transparency. So that was always our connection. That like we're both Montrealers that moved over here and were embraced by Parkdale. Like Parkdale is a place where like if they fuck with you, they'll fuck with you to the end. Like I haven't lived in Parkdale since 2009, and people still consider me from Parkdale, and people from Parkdale still fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, he left Parkdale, he's not from Parkdale no more. No, I'm still there, even in spirit, even if I'm in the middle of downtown. So when barbecue's there, me there. You understand? And that's like for any person who's lived in Parkdale and was embraced by the neighborhood, because there's a lot of people who's lived in Parkdale. Don't get that twisted, okay? But to be embraced by the neighborhood is a different thing. You might have just passed through and lived in an apartment over there and not known anybody on the blocks out there, and not, when things are going on, like they don't call you to come and hang out at the things that are going on. You just live there. Doesn't mean that you're from there. It's different. My whole rap career, whatever of rap career that I had, that's the hood that I balled out in my lyrics. You understand? Besides my Montreal roots, that's where I balled out. Parkdale. You can't see it because, like, whatever. I'm not gonna angle the camera, but I got this shit tattooed in my skin. I don't play when it comes to when it comes to my PK shit. I'm PK all day, even in the middle of downtown. To the point that them niggas in Parkdale call me downtown, because I left Parkdale for a while, moved all over downtown, and then went back. So, but Lila, she never left. When she got to Parkdale, she never left. She stayed there. She was there for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got an issue, like, she's there to take care of your kids while you go deal with the shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find a lot of real ones like she was. Okay? She'll pop up. When you need her, she'll pop up. I've seen her. I pop up at places because I'm a very distant type of nigga. But when I pop up in an emergency situation, because that's where if there's an emergency, I'm there all day. Even if you don't see me, you holler at me, boom, me there. And who do I bump into when I get there? Lila. Trust me, she was a real one. So when you see the love that she was receiving from the neighborhood, it's because the love that she gave was reciprocated back to her. You understand? The R.I.P. Lila. Real. You know what I'm saying? It's a community out there. Even with the gentrification that's going on, that core Parkdale community stays super solid and strong. And they all know who they are. It's besides the PK Hercs, like the hood celebrities or the Toronto celebrities, like the PK Hercs and the Screwses. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole unit out there of people that stick together. You know what I'm saying? That their kids are all raised around each other. So she has a son that she left behind. You know what I'm saying? We'll be looking out for him. There's a GoFundMe account. I'm gonna put it in the description, man. Fuck. I that's the reason why I didn't go on live the other day. No cap. Usually after every episode of the podcast, after I'm done mixing, I'll go on Instagram live, do a quick you know, rant or story time or whatever, but I'm trying to advertise the fact that we got an episode dropping in the morning. I couldn't do that on Sunday. It's like we were potting, and I started looking on Instagram, and I seen the news, and I was like, that's fucked up. So R.I.P. to Lila, our little princess warrior. Oh, you and J Live, y'all together now. You know what I'm saying? Take care of each other. All right, let's bring the vibe back up. What y'all were talking about now? Press a snippet. Yes, shout out Fendi, yo. Salute. Press a snippet. Y'all got me all emo, yo. I'm a Cancer, yo. Y'all get me on the stream, start crying and shit, and be like, yo, fam, I saw Friday crying on YouTube Live. Still, yo, you have to repost that. Still, fam. Man was really balling like a real bitch, bro. But I get emotional, fam. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have passed in my lifetime. Let's hear it. It's from 2 days ago. Got me all misty in this shit. Jesus Christ. Let's get back to some debauchery, yo. And we're gonna talk about this Coi Leray thing too.
But once I rolled the dice, I rolled it back. Yeah, I play my role. But once I
Triller. Man's on Triller. Hmm? 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 Hold on, my YouTube's acting wonky. My YouTube's acting frowsy. And for the people who are just tuning in now, we're doing an afternoon live. Talking our shit. A little earlier today. Mike, yo, Jules, chill. Chill, fam. Energy kid, walk on. I should fucking load up some sound effects, to be honest. This is how we can maybe eliminate this problem. You know what? Actually, this is how I'm going to eliminate this problem. Fuck sound effects. Watch it now. Doo, doo, doo. How about this?
bitch and now want all the smoke. Only time a nigga deal with second hands a brick of coke. What turn a teenage boy into a man? I kid you.
Jules, your comment, I just sped it up. I just sped it up though. So now what? Hey, press machine.
See my life revolve around a rock till I'm a Glock. And I be with the watts 100 shots for cut the pot. See mama hide the pipe.
I sped it up, eh? So it's not supposed to sound this high. Relax.
From the cock, get out the way. Just like we did that nigga, now he gone. Yeah, I'ma stop. But free my niggas, the ones that fish the rock out in the car.
I keep on stopping it because I'm not trying to get copywritten.
You say know exactly who you are, I gotta get it. Cause if I don't go get it.
The press machine. What y'all think? And thank you for suggesting that. I don't remember who the fuck said that. There's a lot of comments in here. What y'all think of that? Can Pressa is Pressa still the guy? Does he have another one in him? There's a couple of things I want to fucking discuss when it comes to Pressa, but I ain't even gonna hold you. I gotta piss like a fucking racehorse, bro. Bruh. I'm just gonna load up a beat for a quick second. Hold on. Where's my beat? Oh, no, I got a new beat. Salute to East End Clips. Okay? Salute to that guy, East End Clips. He sent me a batch of bangers. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. That's what. No, I got no bars. I'll be back. Holy. It's about to go down. Salute the East End Clips, yo. Jesus Christ. Shit hard, fam. Holy fuck. When you drink like 30 ice caps in a day or iced coffees or whatever in a day, that pee feel good, yo. Jesus. Pee my whole soul out. Okay, so this Pressa track. What do y'all think of that? What do y'all think of this Pressa, the Coil Ray Pressa remix, attachment remix? Okay, it's 3 questions I have. Okay, so that's question number 2. And attachments. And salute to Gutsy Guts because he asked us on his show, 6 Views Uncut. When attachments, when the summer really breaks and when people are allowed to go outside, herd immunity, vaccination, all that other blah, 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 are they going to be able to run that in the club? Because that track is hella oppy. The man is talking sluggy, sizzlack, all these different things that. Will that be able to run in the club? Because the track goes hard. And obviously, people like it because Coil Ray wants to do, or she's doing a remix. And I'm sure Coil Ray ain't going to be going at her ops in the fucking remix. You feel me? Las Vegas. That's our fucking word, eh? Don't be acting like that, because y'all acted like that word wasn't, nobody says that shit. Okay, so then that's our word then. You can have it. You can say it. But y'all acted like nobody was saying oppie before. The track is oppie. It's fire, but it's oppie. I don't even think Taliban Glizzy knew what he was getting into. He just got the hot feature. Remember, there's another guy on the song. Eh? Salute to Taliban Glizzy. That's a dope ass name. But I think that's completely forgotten that there's another man on that tune. Niggas just say, I can't believe it. As soon as I bought my Cuban change, he called me back. And then they're like, oh, who? Press and who? Yeah, there's another guy in the song. Okay? He's talking about, yeah, fucking my ops, I'm running out of I'm running out of ops. That was his big line in the song. Tell me the line. I don't remember the lead up song, but he ended up, but they're running out of ops. Right? However, he didn't say what ops. He just had very generic, open-ended ops that he was talking about. Press is like, you, fuck you. I'm like, whoa. Let me tell you something. At first, I didn't even hear it. Man, them had to put me on. Like, yo, did you even hear that he's talking about certain mans on the tune? I'm like, what do you mean? I already heard the song like 5-6 times. they're like songs hella oppy. I listen back, they're like right here. Yeah. The dance line. They don't show him on. I said, when they, because I'm an old head, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just listening to the cadence, the flow. Okay, you good beat selection, very good. Oh, you checked off all of the boxes, sir. I'm not listening to whose name you're calling. I'm not even. I, I'm getting used to now, and I should have got used to before. Maybe I'm slow. The fact that that on average, when you're listening to a rap song, somebody's name might get called in it now. It's not going to be a just generic ops. You got to listen closer because they're going to say the block or they're going to mention a name or something that's going to like who I smoke. Young Kiki, who I smoke. Tyrone, who I smoke. You know what I'm saying? Reggie from fucking 223rd Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Okay, we're getting specific now. I'm not gonna act like I'm some old head. Like I don't know. I used to rap all the way up to 2017, and I have ops or I had ops, and not just lyrical ops. My ops that are people who I rapped against, they didn't rap. There was like maybe a couple guys who rapped that I sent shots at in my lyrics, but most of the people who I sent shots in my lyrics to back in the days did not rap. They were street niggas who I had issues with. I didn't say their names. I mentioned a situation, called them all kind of snitches and bitches, and said, when I see you, I'm gonna see you. But it wasn't like no specifics. It wasn't like I was being specific, but I wasn't being. It wasn't a rapper. I was aware of the fact that the people who I'm dissing don't have the ability to go into the studio and diss me back. If you hear it, it's because I want you to hear it and deal with me when you see me. That's how it was back in the days. And if, God forbid, and that's never happened on my watch, okay? If somebody's ops got fucking murked, we weren't like I just finished rolling this perfectly rolled backwood. I wasn't like, yo, I'm smoking such and such in my blunt. No. So I say all that to say, now when I'm listening to songs and the fact that it's an oppy song, it goes over my head sometimes, it's because I'm not looking for it. Niggas have to point it out like, fam, fam, they're talking about such and such. Self-stitching is a pandemic. It's an endemic. Holy fuck. An endemic meaning it's just something that's just going to be a way of life. Right? Kohler Burr says, don't get mad at the track, get even. Right? But listen, when it came to me, when my shit, the only way you can get even for the people who I used to diss on the songs is if you come deal with me personally. You see me on road. Instagram wasn't a thing. It wasn't as popular. Right? Instagram came through in 2012. So I stopped rapping 2017, so I'm capping. I I pushed a lot of my shit on the gram. I wasn't one of them lazy rappers who don't push their shit on the fucking gram. I push my shit on the gram crazy. I have a whole song called Fuck You. Okay? This is the part where, video gets demonetized. Because my song was called Fuck You. I dissed certain mans from Road for the way that they dealt with me. You know what I mean? I didn't feel that they were honorable. And I said, yeah, hold that. The producer who I dealt with, who I got other beats from, dealt with me a certain way. And I had one of his beats in the tuck. So I shit on the producer on the track too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many rappers get on a track and shit on the producer who's on the beat that they're rapping on. I'm shitting on the producer. The guy who produced that beat is the same guy who produced Bryson Tiller's Don't, or his first breakout tune. What was Bryson Tiller's first breakout fucking tune? Don't, or something, Don't Say, or whatever. The same nigga who produced that, I had that beat first. The man was moving the beat around. Thank you, Young Charger. The man was moving the beat around, okay? I had that beat first. I'm not saying that Bryson Tiller don't deserve it. Fuck. All power to you. But I had the beat too. Right? A lot of people had the beat. I think my nigga Messiah had that beat too. The nigga who sold that beat for Bryson Tiller's Don't is a pussy hole. Just know that. He moves waste. So I dissed him on the track called Fuck You. Right? Las Vegas, you heard the beat too, right? It was around, fam. I think it was on YouTube, or it could have been on SoundCloud. I don't remember exactly where I found it, but it was around. And everybody, when we heard the beat, everybody tried to jump on that beat. That shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, a lot of people will jump on these guys' beats and not holler at them. I hollered at this nigga. Because I like to do business with the people who I do tunes with. I have the fucking tune too, you know. Trust me. Make another song. This is what King 90 said. Make another song. You got me stuttering. Like, what? Swaggy? Oh man, I don't know about that. My pen might be hella rusty right now. I haven't even written no bars in like probably a year. The Crook is still around, NBA Facts. He's on Instagram Live. I see him doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's gonna go for another run and try to make this shit pop. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's COVID, fam. It's hard to maneuver when it's hard to go outside and really push your shit. You know what I'm saying? There's limitations. Videos, there's limitations on that. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all niggas asking me about my raps, man? Fuck. Y'all niggas don't even listen to my music, so why you asking me about that shit? Nigga reposted my Ergod updates. Good question. Ergod is just sitting right now, yo. I don't have any updates for him. We posted his video. He was the #1 song in Canada, as per like you guys, the comment gang, last week. Tagged them in the stories. You know what I'm saying? Or like the people who are controlling his Instagram responded. When there's not a lot of updates on these guys, I hate to say it, but sometimes it's because it's not good news. It's just like, man, just have to sit and like wait, do their time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've breached before, so I understand how it is. Like, You could try to exhaust every different avenue to try to say, all right, well, let me just try to see if I can get back out on the breach. Because the breach is heavy. Your index offense be a motherfucker. But the breach gets heavy because you already have the index and they're like, you're supposed to be staying home and being good, right? But then when you hit that breach, it's like you're slapping the fucking courts in the face. That's how they feel like. You know what I'm saying? So then you can go to high court and see if you can like get your bail again, right? Get it overturned. Las Vegas said especially multiple breaches. Also facts, right? You can it's been done. It's rare, but it's been done. Right? That high court is right over there by College Street. Okay? And fucking from what I heard, because I tried. I tried. You can get it done. You can go to high court. This is on I can't tell you for facts, but this is like on the range. Yo, fam, tell your lawyer, take it to high court, and then you'll be able to see if you can get that overturned. You just have to get a new surety, and then you'll be back home, fam. Yeah. What I just said, if that's the facts, right? Which to me it sounds like that's pretty much what you need to do, right? You're gonna have to get a new surety because the old one is a wash, right? They're just gonna take whatever deposit that they're gonna take from them. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to get a new one. And the new one, you have to find that person, and two, that person has to have all of the checks in place to be eligible to be a surety. And now they might have it where because the bail will be bigger, that person has to have more money on stash for 3 months consecutively on their account prior to be eligible. So it makes it harder to find a new surety when you're on a second or third breach. Range Lawyer Friday, Ricky Dredd, giving you the facts, or what I see as facts. Am I wrong? If you get $20,000 bail the first time, right? And you get somebody who's going to be able to be your surety, and they tell you, if this person breaches, we're going to take 10% of that away from you, the surety. Okay? 2 stacks, $2,000. Okay? You find that person. They do it for you. Fine. But you breach. If the court comes and takes that $2,000 from the person, it's whatever. But they're not going to let you use that same person now as your surety for your breach to try to get you out again. Because obviously, under that person, they weren't able to keep you from getting in trouble again. So they can't be your surety. You're going to have to get a new one. Now, the new bail that they're going to put on you, it's not going to be $20,000 because you breached. Your first bail was $20,000. The new bail they're going to put on you is $50,000. And I'm lowballing it. Stop me when I'm lying, comment gang. Now you got a $50,000 bail on your head. You got to find a new surety, somebody who's going to trust you to be able to put up that 10%. Man said maybe 80. Facts. Somebody who's going to be able to put that up, or like at least 10% of that, which means they're going to have at least $8,000 to $10,000 in their account for 3 months consecutively prior to your case. Not 3 months while your shit's been going on. They put $3,000 in their account, or they put $10,000 in their account, and they just kept on doing that because your shit's been going on for months. No. Prior to your index offense, that person has to have that kind of money sitting in their bank for 3 months at least consecutively to be eligible to be your surety. It's not like the States where it's like, okay, the grant is $80K. I mean, the bail is $80K. We got that. We fucking make that a fucking night, fam. Go get that from the stash. Let's go get him out. It's not like that over here. It's fucking. I don't know if that's good or bad. It all depends on how you're looking at it. Right? But in the States, I know that they're starting to implement no cash bails. Okay, that's what they have in the States. That's um the thing that allows a lot of people to just be able to slide out of jail with like trap money. Right? Niggas made millions, some of these guys, like in the States especially, right? Niggas made millions. They got that on stash. Nigga get locked up. What's the bail? 100K? Go grab 100K from the stash. Let's go. I got to go back home tonight, get the shit popping. I'm going to the club. And they're back home. Mm. Over here, can't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a new thing. Never, I got locked up back in 2009. And before that, when I got locked up for my little short, little small shits, it was always like, oh, well, is your surety have this kind of money in the account? Da, 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 da. And it's like, oh, fuck. I don't know. Right? Freedom's best expense. Yeah, man. Freedom's expensive, fam. Especially when your shit is in now that your freedom's, you know, in the wake. You know what I'm saying? Like there's issues with your freedom. Now it gets expensive. Mike Harris, suck your mom. Right? So yeah, man. Salute to Bizz. Salute to all the guys who are inside. Hold your head. You know what I'm saying? YB Takeover. I don't know what's up with him. He starts and stops, starts and stops, starts and stops. I'm gonna put this guy on timeout, right? Because liquor boys need to get put on timeout sometime. You understand? But and then maybe they'll behave before they forward back to the channel. But yeah, YB Takeover. I think he's a young, talented individual. But from what I've seen from the outside, I see that he's dealing with a lot of legal issues. So it becomes like an in and out, in and out, in and out, right? Which is the case with a lot of these Toronto rappers, fam. You don't want jail to take your age away. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like you don't want to spend the best your formative years inside. Like your heydays, you understand? Your 20s, your 30s. For the man them that are out there, the time when they're racking up the most numbers on Pum Pum in your 20s, you know what I'm saying? When you could be going through your whole phase and then leave it behind you. You don't want to be doing a 5-year bid during that time, 3-year bid, another 3-year, another 5-year, an 8-year. Fam, you know how much life you're missing out on when that's going on? Yeah. And you have to start over every single fucking time. Don't tell me that these niggas is kingpins out there that they come home to a bag. They come home to their community support, which more times is their gal. So if she's just working a 9 to 5, guess what? Now you went from being a big time hustler to a 9 to 5 money nigga because you got the same amount of income as her. Because you have to live with her. I'm telling you from my own experience. Right? So, while go on, Scotty. 2Ks. Kife don't sell. Should react to it. Send a link. I can't react to it on this because I can't run music, but Twitch life. But facts, like, you go away at 19, you do 3 years, right? You caught 5, you do 2/3 of it, you come home, then you spend about a year, maybe 2 years home, getting it in. Then boom, you get hit again. The thing is, you got a prior. You did 3 years already. So now they're gonna hit you with a heavier sentence because of your priors. So now you got 8. So you do 5 of the 8 because you do 2/3. Understand? So 5 plus 3. What's that? It's easy math, right? Now you're fucking 28. Maybe 29 when you include all of the time that you had to spend in court before you got your sentence. Your whole 20's gone. No pum pum. Because while you were inside, you were reckless, so you couldn't get trailers. You had anger management issues, so you couldn't go to the anger management, and you didn't go to the anger management courses that were recommended to you by your PO, because you were thugging and bugging out inside while you're inside, same way. So you couldn't even get trailers so you can get some pum pum over the whole 3 years, or you treated all the girls on road like dirt bags, so there's not one girl that could be eligible to be your community support, so that she can come give you some pum pum while you're doing your time, because that happens. You get trailers, and the trailer looks pretty nice. Fam, I blocked you, Mike Harris, because you can't come into my live calling me a goofy, fam. Okay? Niggas like you, and I'm gonna fucking listen, I don't give a fuck. Niggas like you want to call me goofy, but I live downtown. I've been potting for 4 years, fam. With the amount of goofies that a nigga called me, I haven't seen one nigga fucking say something to my face. So I'll wait for that, okay? So I'm not gonna put you on timeout now. Now I'm gonna block you, because you're the fucking pussy and you're the goof, my G. Alright? How about that? Pussy, oh. We out here having good conversation. And goofies like this try to pull up on the channel, fam. Go make your own shit, bro. Go pull up over there. So yeah, you don't want to waste your whole life like goofs like Mike Harris in jail. Because man like him are the same kind of candidates. Mans who spend decades of their whole life in jail, on and off. So that now they don't have the resources that everybody else who's been home for more time than they've been away have. They can't put sentences together because more times, most of the time that they've been educated has been behind bars. It makes it hard to adjust back into regular society when you're institutionalized, wearing 2 boxers still, making jail punch in your fucking blender when you don't have to anymore because you've been spent too much time in jail. Is it worth it? I'm saying I'm not gonna stop anybody from doing their hustle. But if you banging out in the fucking street and each time you're banging out trying to raise the score, it costs you another 10 years of your life, 5 years of your life, fucking 2 years, 18 months waiting for court. Then what the fuck you really doing? Niggas become jerk-off experts, bro. Professional with their hands, fam. Because you ain't getting no bitches. Stop me when I'm lying. I don't know if I've told the story here before, but I feel I'll tell it again. Nigga look like Mazzari. Green eye fucking bald head fucking nigga. He said he only smashed 3 girls in his whole lifetime. And he's 24 years old. I said, what? He said, yeah, I've been in and out of jail my whole life, fam. I didn't have time to fuck no bitches. I said, oh my God. But why? Right? It's crazy, fam. I did time with another nigga. Young guy. Okay? This guy was one of the people who were on the range the first year, the first of January, when the murder went down in the fucking Don jail back in 2010. It was the New Year's, okay? And a man on range got stomped out by a bunch of mans on the range, and the guy ended up dying. It was put on the news as the first homicide of 2010. So all the guys who are on that range, and I'm going into jail stories now, okay? Y'all ain't here for those, then it is what it is. The guys who are on that range, they separate, obviously, when something like that happens. So they separated them and put them all over, and this is in the Don jail, by the way. They put them all over the jail in different locations, different ranges. So this one young guy, he's like 19 years old, young Muslim kid. The man said he never touched no pom pom in his life. Let me repeat that. He never touched no pom pom in his life because his parents were hella strict. Okay? This is what he's showing the man them on the range. My parents are hella strict. So, like, when I did get outside, like, you know, he got outside to go do crime and shit. But he wasn't thinking about no pom pom. And I'm not saying pom pom is everything, but, like, yo, get you some. Go get you a girl that can hold you down. Watch your blind spots for you. We can't watch, we can't see everything. You understand? You're not a simp if you got a girlfriend. But this nigga never touched no pom pom in his life. So now he goes up for court. We're dapping him up, yo. Because he was in for some soft shit, some robbery bullshit, whack, not whack shit, but like soft thing. You're going home, fam. Congratulations. He leaves to go to court. Right? Off this old city hall, leaves us on the range, thugging and bugging. He comes back. Not to our range, gets sent to another range. Story comes back to our range. And I ain't gonna say his name. Maybe I didn't. Whatever. Homi, when he went to the court and he went to the box, they said, you get through, you know, your all your charges for the robbery bullshit that I mentioned, that's done. Don't worry, you're off of that. However, but wait, don't go anywhere, sir. We're giving you new charges for the murder that happened on the top of the year 2010 that happened on the range that you were on. You're charged for murder. Back in the fucking dawn. Goodbye. Next case. Remember, never touch no pum pum. Dealing with a murder case. You let me know if it's worth it. I might be the geek who don't think it's worth it. If that makes me a geek, then call me a fucking geek. I'll hold that. Never, Tony Cash, not a damn coochie lip, my bro. Man's is too busy thugging and bugging with his friends, following his friends, beating up everybody he could find on the range that they fucking ask him to do. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to fucking be accepted. Right? One of them niggas. Like many people. He's not unique. He wants to be accepted. He doesn't want to have to deal with getting beat up on his way home. Or he maybe not even getting beat up, just wants to be cool with the man them. And they're like, you can't be cool with us unless you're doing stupid shit like us. So guess what? He starts doing stupid shit, and next thing you know, he's in jail at 19, stomping mans out, allegedly, on the range, fucking going and getting a murder case at 19. Is it worth it? NBA facts. Talk to me off the scene. I can't be giving off that kind of information on the live. Talk to me off the scene. Mod thing, no? Drink all the water in the motherfucking place. What else do we got to discuss before I get off of this? Trust me, nigga trying to make a deal over here on YouTube Live, trying to get a plug. You know what I'm saying? NBA Facts wants to know Friday. What I like about my podcast is that basically drink champs, but smoke champs. Nope. That's We Love Hip Hop. We just happen to smoke a lot of weed. But the weed is not the stars of the show. The guests are the stars of the show. Or we are, right? The host. You know what I'm saying? Because even when we don't have a guest, we still keep it cooking. We probably won't be doing interviews for the next couple of weeks unless it's on location. Right? But I never intended it to be like a reply to Drink Champs or like, you know, the smoking version of Drink Champs. Herc and I just smoke a lot of weed and just happen to be podcasters. So while the cameras are rolling, it's just kind of smoky, and then people assume that, and it also helps that I, you know, coined the hashtag World's Most Smoked Out Podcast. But we've interviewed so many people who don't smoke weed. It's crazy. Yeah. Saw Click says Jay Neat only has Snapchat. His Instagram is gone. Maybe he took it down himself. I don't see him doing anything that would violate Instagram terms and conditions. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be doing location interviews for a while until we lock into the new place. And once we lock into the new place and we build a studio exactly, and this is gonna be not long from now, like in May. Okay? For an update on us, in May, we'll be opening the studio with a name to be announced, and that will be open to podcasters, interviewers, photographers, anybody who are content creators. If you want to just make video, if you want to just make audio, or if you want to make both, we're going to have engineers on deck and we're going to have equipment to make it happen. Okay? You don't have to be a part of the We Love Hip Hop podcast or the We Love Hip Hop network, I mean, to be able to use our studios. You just have to be willing to pay the hourly rate. You can take your content with you and go and edit it yourself, or you can leave it with us and we'll do the edit for you as well. Okay, one-stop shop. And that's also where we're going to be filming our interviews from and our podcast from moving forward. Okay, so look out for that real soon. We're in transition right now. So for now, we're just holding it down. We're probably going to be doing location shoots a lot of time. We got a lot of different places that have actually been asking for us to come and do podcasts over there with them, at their location, I mean. So we're going to cash in on a few of those, I guess, and pull up at a few different locations so y'all will see some different backgrounds when it comes to the We Love Hip Hop podcast, 6 Views Uncut, as well as Z-Link. But the show don't stiz up. All right? We podcast in a fucking snowstorm, bruh. I don't give a fuck. Who do y'all think is and who y'all talking about who got the crazy energy on the show? Oh, the moula. If I didn't beat, it would have been better. I thought energy was crazy. I thought he was yelling too loud. Sorry, I thought he was yelling too loud. But the energy was definitely there. T Manny, I will be playing music. Ooh, I almost dropped my iced coffee for Kofi. We're gonna do a Twitch. 5 o'clock. All right. That's when we're gonna do it. 5 o'clock. We're gonna let 420 come in. Everybody burn their blunt or spliff or their 30 paper cannon. You know what I'm saying? Why did they? Yo, YouTube is some real complexes, eh? The Beautiful Murder says Gucci needs more content like vlog type shit. Please, Friday. I will let him know. He'll be happy to know that people want that from him. Okay? Gucci's amp. All right? Gucci gang. Nigga in the comments the other day say, why is this guy stealing Lil Pump's catchphrase? What a waste, man. Yo, relax, bro. Don't talk about my team like that, fam. Watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's the smoothest motherfucker in the game. Man like Gucci. Okay? But yeah, you're going to get more content from Gucci just now. Trust me. Gucci's out here grinding. Teamwork make the dream work. I think we got everything discussed. Any other questions, anything before I get off of this? Because Twitch is guanin'. I'm going to be reading your emails. I'm going to be going through those as well as playing music for the... I'll try to go an hour and a half. Okay? Top 5's free. You're just on probation. Shout out to Larry 416. Hey. E. We don't play music on the YouTube. Pull up on the Twitch when we do the Twitch. And we'll get it popping over there for sure. I think that song's on the list this week, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I got a list of new music that dropped this week that I'm going to be choosing from to do some of this playlist. It's 420. I don't know if I'm going to do a 420 playlist and play weed songs. To me, that's kind of corny. But we'll get it cooking. You know what I'm saying? Twitch.tv/we love hip hop. Again, that's twitch.tv/we love hip hop. We're going to get it popping over there. Salute to all the people in the comment gang. Thank you for holding me down for the hour and fucking almost 2 hours that we did this. Let me know what y'all going to be smoking on for this 420 in the next, if I could do some math right now, 50 minutes from now. What y'all going to be smoking on? I'll probably be just continuing the blunt that I was smoking from earlier at 4 o'clock. But salute to all of y'all. Pull up on the Twitch at 5 o'clock. We're going to be playing your music, all Canadian, all the time. Why not? I'm off this.